Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to convert the fraction to a percentage. Consider the example 4 by 5. 4 by 5, it's a fraction. Now we have to convert this to a percentage. Percentages means, at the denominator you should get 100. That is what this percentage means, right? So we have to find out whether this denominator 5 can be converted to 100. 5 times 20 is going to be equal to 100. 5 times 20 is going to be equal to 100. So what I am doing is I am multiplying the denominator times 20. When you multiply the denominator by a number, you have to multiply the numerator by using the same number. Okay, when you multiply the denominator by a number, you have to multiply the numerator also using the same number. So I am multiplying both denominator and numerator times 20. 5 times 20 is going to be 100. So you got the denominator as 100. Now what about the numerator? 4 times 20. That is going to be equal to 80. So now we have a fraction 80 by 100. Now how to write this as a percentage? When there is a 100 at the denominator, you can write it as the numerator number, then the percentage symbol. This is the symbol for the percentage, as you know. So I am just writing the numerator number. Instead of by 100, you can write it as percentage. So the percentage form for the fraction 4 by 5 is going to be equal to 80%. Consider another example, the fraction 8 by 10. As I told you, we have to first see in some way we can convert the denominator to 100, which means by 100 is the final percentage form, right? So I am going to see if I can convert this 10 to 100. 10 times 10 is going to be equal to 100. Okay, so when I multiply the denominator by a number, you have to multiply the numerator also using the same number. So I am multiplying the denominator as well as the numerator times 10. Why 10? Because we have a fraction 8 by 10 in the question. We had to convert this 10 to 100. So how can I convert this 10 to 100? When I multiply it by 10. So you are getting this way. So what is 8 times 10? It's going to be equal to 80. So 80 by 100, when there is a 100 at the denominator, you can simply write the numerator, then the percentage. Consider the example 6 by 25. Here, 25 we need to convert the denominator to 100. So, 25 times 4 is going to be equal to 100. So, I am multiplying 25 times 4. When I multiply the denominator using a number, you have to multiply the numerator also using the same number. Okay, now what is 6 times 4 is going to be 24. So, this is going to be equal to 24 by 100 means write the numerator number and put the percentage symbol instead of 100. That is the way to write the percentage. This is 24 by 100 is the fraction. So, I am just writing it as 24%. Now, consider the example fraction we are given 7 by 8. This 8 cannot be directly converted to 100. So first step what we have to do is we have to divide 7 divided by 8 directly. 7 won't go in 8, so I am putting a 0 and a decimal. 8 8s are 64, 70 minus 64, 6, we am putting a 0, 8 7s are 56, when you subtract I am getting 40, so 8 5s are 40, 0. So 0.875 is the decimal form for this fraction. But what we need to do, we have to convert this fraction to percentage. So to convert this to percentage, we need to multiply this decimal times 100. And when you multiply a decimal times 100, we have to move the decimal 2 points to the right. Since we have 2 zeros in this 100, we are going to move this decimal 2 points to the right, which means this will become 87.5%. Now consider the example 2 1 by 9. That is a mixed fraction. Now 2 1 by 9 can be written as 2 plus 1 by 9. The first step is, let us first divide 1 divided by 9 and find the answer. 1 divided by 9, 1 won't go, so I am putting a decimal and a 0, 1, 9, 10 minus 9, 1, again putting a 0, 1, 9, again 10, 1, 9, again 1, it goes on, which means this 0.11111, it repeats many number of times in the case of 1 divided by 9. This type of decimal is called as a recurring decimal, which means a particular pattern repeats many number of times endlessly. So this type of decimal can be written as 0.11 and a recurrence symbol at the top, 0.1111 or whatever patterns you want. So this symbol, a line at the top, which means it is recurring, it is repeating. Recurring means repeating. So now you can write this as 2 plus 0.111 recurring, which means you are putting this 2, putting the adding symbol, 1 divided by 9 is going to be the recurring 0.111 recurring. So that is going to be equal to 2.111 recurring. Okay, which means it is repeating. But this 2.111 recurring is not the percentage. To convert this to a percentage, simply multiply 2.111 times 100. I am taking the recurring out right now to convert this to a percentage. So once you put the recurring symbol, while converting it to a percentage, you can simply take it out. So then you multiply it times 100. So as I told you, in the case when you multiply a decimal times 100, you have to move the decimal 2 points to the right. If there are 2 zeros, then you have to move the decimal 2 points. If there are 3 zeros, you have to move the decimal 3 points to the right. So depending on the number of zeros, you have to move the decimal. Here there are 2 zeros. So I am simply moving this decimal 2 points, which means it's going to be 211.1 percentage. So this is the percentage form for the mixed number 2 1 by 9. Hope you have understood about converting fraction to a percentage in this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and push the like button. Thanks for watching.